Hello, welcome to the fourth verse of the Tao Te Ching. Looking and not seeing it, we call it invisible. Listening and not hearing it, we call it inaudible. Reaching and not touching it, we call it ethereal. These three aspects of it cannot be grasped, but contribute to the one. Its rising brings no dawn, its setting no darkness. It goes on and on, unnameable, returning into nothingness. Its form is formless, its image is invisible. Meeting it, you cannot see its face. Following it, you cannot see its back. Hold to the ancient Tao to grasp the here and now. Discovering how things have always been brings one into harmony with the way. Damn. This is the longest verse yet. Quite dense indeed. Looking and not seeing it. So it's something that you're looking at, but you're really not even seeing. So in a way, you look past it. Looking and not seeing it, we call it invisible. So the Tao is something, but as you look, you don't really see. So then we call it invisible. Listening and not hearing it. So again, you're listening for it, you're not hearing it. So in return, we call it inaudible. Reaching, we're all reaching for the Tao, aren't we? And not touching it. So we reach for it, and we're not touching it, so then we call it ethereal. That's what we call it. The ether is where the Tao resides. These three aspects of it cannot be grasped, but contribute to the one. Yeah. So looking and not seeing it, we're calling the Tao invisible. Listening and not hearing it, we call the Tao inaudible. Reaching and not touching it, we call it the ether. The three aspects cannot be grasped, so these aspects of the Tao cannot be grasped, but they all contribute to the one Tao, the way. Its rising brings no dawn. When the Tao comes, it doesn't necessarily bring the dawn with it. Its setting does not necessarily bring darkness. Its setting, no darkness. Its rising brings no dawn. Its setting brings no darkness. It goes on and on, unnameable. So this Tao, when it rises, doesn't necessarily bring the dawn. When it sets, does not necessarily bring darkness. It just goes on and on without name. Returning into nothingness. So it comes about, it rises, doesn't bring dawn. It sets, no darkness. So it's kind of almost not even there, but it continuously goes on and on without name, constantly returning to nothingness, returning into the void. Its form, so it has a form, but that form, formless. So it's there, but it is in the formless. Its image is invisible. So it has an image, that image, invisible. Meeting it, you cannot see its face. So again, Lao Tzu's always talking about this duality of things. Like, you can meet it, so meet the Tao, can't see its face. Follow it, follow the Tao, can't see its back. So you're always wondering, am I seeing the Tao? Am I following the Tao? And that's the effort. But at the same time, it's the allowing. You have to allow that you're not going to see the Tao, but you still have to look at it. You won't see the Tao's back. You don't know if you're following it, but you have to follow it. Hold to the ancient Tao. Lao Tzu's always giving you direction. He's always giving you instruction. What to do. He comes back again and again and tells you, hold to the Tao. To grasp the here and now. Grasp the here and now. Hold to the Tao. Its form is formless. Its image is invisible. But still, you hold to the ancient Tao. It's ancient. It's the Tao. To grasp the here and now. So he's bringing you back to the present, returning into nothingness. Discovering how things have always been. So you're discovering the Tao. You're sort of emerging into the Tao. Things have always been. Hold to the ancient Tao. To grasp the here and the now. Discovering how things have always been. Brings one into harmony with the way. So discovering these ancient teachings, this ancient Tao, brings one into harmony with the way. Lao Tzu's urging you, coercing you to embrace the Tao, but he's doing so delicately and with reserve, because he knows, he's aware that the Tao is elusive. So hold on to the ancient Tao. Allow it to emerge into your life. Very interesting, this verse 14 of the Tao. Well, I'm glad that everybody came along today to hear this verse. Quite dense, quite elusive, as they all seem to be. Well, thanks again. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Check you guys out next time. Peace out.